I'm sorry, the Clippers are 5th, and the Lakers are 8th in points allowed in the playoffs. So the Lakers have been better than I thought they were going to be. But the Clippers, when they decide, the problem with the Clippers is, are we there yet? All they care about is your team. They are waiting for your team. So we saw, again, in microcosm, a little blip of it last night. They hold Denver to 12 in the first quarter, and then what happened? Foot off gas. Are we there yet? Yeah, we're there yet. We got these guys. And Michael Porter Jr. goes off in the second quarter, and Shannon's up there dancing. And
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm
real
feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Let me have a little sip. Let me have a little sip.
I'm feeling good.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay? Because Michael Porter scores 12 points. I think he made 4 threes, or he scored 12.
Yeah.
And it seemed like he made 4 threes in the second quarter. And then what happened in the second half to Michael Porter Jr.? He scored zilch.
Yeah, but he only took 2 shots.
Okay, and he took a shot at his coach and his team after the game that will not play well in that locker room.
He's not going to do well.
Because he's a young player. He's a first-timer.
He doesn't get how this thing goes.
Well, they didn't run any plays for me. Yeah. Well, that may be true, but you can't say that publicly,
correct.
Right?
That's something you go to Coach Malone behind closed doors and talk about.
You could go to Jokic if you want to and say, hey, help me out here. Just try to get me something over here. I'm just over on the wing. I'm like, see me?
Right.
And obviously in the second quarter, they started to move the ball around the perimeter, and he'd be open
wide
on the
open
edge.
three.
Yeah, okay, I got this. And I did think, these guys are explosive because they have a bunch of good three-point shooters, and Jokic can light it up if you let him get hot and get in some kind of funky rhythm that he has, sort of awkward rhythm that he has, or as Doc called it, goofy rhythm, because when he gets in that crazy Euro rhythm of his, it's just hard to stop it. So they just clamped down in the third quarter and even more in the fourth quarter when they held them to 22. And I just sat back, as I usually do after a Clippers game, in awe of the firepower they have on both sides of the court. They all, like, as Chris Broussard always says on the show, they got a bunch of dogs on that team, and they will come out and bite. This dog bites.
Well, Skip, when we talked about it, the thing is that the Clippers, they're going to, like, the first and the third quarter is where they try to take your will. Because you try to start the game, and so we try to take it, and then right out of the half, we try to take your soul. And if you see, that's what happened last night. They opened the game up. They took it in the first. Okay, the Nuggets worked their way back in it. So the Nuggets are feeling good. Man, we clawed our way back into the ball game. Okay, the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, and the Clippers are like, stop playing. Y'all don't belong here. Skip, maybe the moment is too big. I mean, maybe the moment for the Nuggets right now at this moment. Because like you said, they are a good team. They got good pieces. You look at Yoke, you look at Murray, Gary Harris Jr. can score the basketball. Michael Porter Jr. needs more. He needs more opportunities. He played, what did he play last night? He played 33 minutes. That's plenty of time. But he needs more opportunities, Skip. He only had 8 shots. 2 came in the second half. He was 0 for 2, so he was 5 or 8 overall, so that tells you he's not getting enough opportunities because he can help some of the scoring load, take some of the scoring load off of Murray, off Jokic. But when you just dribble handoff between 2 guys, the Clippers are not going to let you beat them. Not like that. Not like that. And Murray, look, Kawhi is much taller. Kawhi is, what, 6'8"? Paul George, 6'7". So they have a decided height advantage over Murray. So it's kind of hard for him to shoot the ball over them without it being contested. So, and you notice, they were close last night. They did a better job of staying in front of him and not letting him get to the rack because they thought, I mean, Murray, when they won that game, game 2, Murray was getting to the rack. Murray was doing what he kind of wanted to do, taking from Doncic, seeing how he got to the basket. But, Skip, I'm not going to overreact. And that's the one mistake I think a lot of teams make. Man, you see how they did that team? If they did that team like that, they can do your team, do this team. No, that's not how it works. Because they still ain't got no. First of all, you see what Jokic doing? Okay, if Jokic is doing that, what they gonna do with AD?
You know, Big Zoo is playing big right now.
He playing big. He can't do nothing.
He used to be a Laker, and the Lakers gave him away to the Clippers?
They gave Sweet Lou away, too.
They did. The kind of around the horn they did. He came all the way around. All right, I got a little-known fact for you.
What is that?
Ready for this?
Yep.
Only 2 men in playoff history in the National Basketball Association have played a playoff game in which they led both teams on the floor in points and rebounds and assists and steals and blocks. Only 2 men in history have done that. One of them happened last night.
No, don't get to the guy that does it first. The first man the ball go to...
Kawhi Leonard did that last night. He led all players in all categories across the board. It is hard to do. The other man is your man. LeBron James has actually done it twice in the playoffs. I give you that. But this man is arriving not right before your very eyes, kind of under your very eyes, because nobody notices. He is the silent assassin. The problem is he is a dynamic player who doesn't play dynamically. He doesn't act dynamically. There's nothing sensational. It's all subtle. There are no highlights from Kawhi Leonard except for the middle finger dunk. But in general, it's just a bunch of mid-range jumpers and a bunch of subtle stat builders where he is taking over the game, as I tried to show you in Game 3, where he shot the ball poorly and just took it over in the fourth quarter in every other way, shape, and form.
So in other words, he like the term you like to use is stuff in the stat sheet, right?
Okay, but that's with points, rebounds, and assists. He's the subtle. His is steals. So guess who right now is second in the playoffs in steals with 23? That man, Kawhi Leonard. Your guy has 11, not bad. Guess who? Your guy has 10 blocks because he had 4 in one quarter 2 nights ago. My guy already has 9 blocks, so it's only 10-9 in playoff blocks.
Hold on. Woo. But your guys played hold on. Your guys played 2 more games than me.
Yep, that's true.
2 more games.
But who thinks of Kawhi Leonard as a shot blocker?
My guy ain't no shot blocker. My guy ain't Mark Eaton or Manute Bowl.
So my guy is averaging in the playoffs 29 a game. Your guy's pretty good. He's 28.
Oh.
My guy's, I told you, 52%. Your guy's 48%. Not bad, but not my guy. My guy has been very cold from 3 because he had a 1 for 7 and a 1 for 6.
Okay, so what's the 3-point percentage?
41% for your guy, which is off the charts.
And off the charts. We've done that before.
It's rare.
We've done it before.
It won't last.
It won't last.
Have we done? What did you tell me the other day? If he makes a couple early, he's going to be trying one and trying another one. Heat check.
But we've shot 40% from the 3-point range before, Skip. So what's your guy shooting?
29%.
Is that good?
Last night he hit 2 big ones.
That might be lower than Lonzo Ball.
But then we get to the free throw line, and my guy's, as usual, 85%, and your guy, as usual, is way down there at 71%.
Hold on, Skip. Your guy in the regular season was 88. My guy in the regular season was 69. So my guy bumped it up.
Oh, impressive. The point is that my guy very subtly, without beating his chest the way another guy I know does, without mean mugging after he makes a shot or a dunk the way somebody else across the table does.
What do you do?
Where's your doll today? You got a Kawhi doll?
You'll see it tomorrow.
Okay.
You'll see it tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. Against the Rockets without Daniel House.
I'm not going to let you do that.
Yeah.
I am not going to let you talk about the Rockets without Daniel House. Well, he should have stayed in the house instead of where he was in the house. That was the problem. But he's in the house with somebody he should have probably been in the house with. But that's neither here nor there. Skip, stop trying to. You keep talking about. You see what you did there? You said only 2 guys.